fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Thank you for attending the meeting. I love having these. Like, they kind of feel like mini discussions, but also like little special forecasts. I really like it. Thank you for coming. Thank you for stopping by. We're talking about the planets. Mars is in the sign of Cancer, September 4th until November 2nd. Yes, it's a little bit of a long one. No pun intended. Mars is going to be in the sign of Cancer, like I said, from September 4th until November 2nd. And as y'all know, you can have Sun or Mars in a fire sign. And some messages in here will definitely resonate with you. Always check the birth chart. Open for bookings. My price and contact information is down below. All the info will be in the pinned comment in the comment section. Make sure that you are liking the video and subscribe to the channel. I don't feel like I said thank you in a little while in regards to all the support, bookings, and all that. I appreciate it. Okay. So, I'm starting to talk about the planetary transits more on my socials and just sticking more to like the tarot side of things over here. But just to give you like a little bit of what the theme is for Mars and Cancer, lead with your intuition, not your heart. Do what you need to do, not what you want to do. Mars and Cancer tends to move out of emotion and feelings versus logic and rationality. Is that the, oh my God, is that the right word? And then please check that out. Rationality, is that the correct term? It don't feel right, okay? Using your mind versus your heart. So please be careful about either decisions that you're making during this time. Making decisions out of emotions, behaving or moving in a certain sort of way. That's rooted from your feelings. Does this make sense? All right, move with your head, not your heart. So we pulled the overall energy that you're going to be in due to Mars being in Cancer. Let's have a look-see. So we have shift. Is this the right deck? This is the monthly. Okay, yeah. I don't know. I'm all over the place. Fire signs, I don't know. Some of you guys might be finding it hard to stay on topic, stay focused. Your mind could be racing during this time, or it could just be hard for you to stay focused on one thing during this time. But we have shift the perspective with they're draining your energy showing up on the bottom of the deck. So the first thing that comes to mind for me, fire signs, and some of you guys will realize a certain situation, whether it be with someone or just a certain situation that you're involved in during this time, is taking more out of you than what it's giving you. You know, I'm hearing the return isn't worth it. Whatever you're investing into this, whether it be money, energy, effort, it is not worth what you're getting out of it. Okay, and some of you guys could be coming to that realization during this transit. I'm chowing down. I'm like, oh my God. Can y'all hear this? Spirit guys, what's happening to all fire signs during this Mars and Cancer transit? September 4th until November 2nd in 2024. Be aware, this is such an emotional transit going on during eclipse season. Girl, one thing at a time. Y'all know I'll be releasing videos for that too. What's happening to all fire signs during this Mars and Cancer transit? September 4th until November 2nd in 2024. Deck upside down and shit. You see what I mean? Okay, be careful, fire signs. You might be misplacing things, not paying attention to where you're going. It could just be me. But I'm usually surgical with this shit. Anyway, the Four of Cups, but I like to see this in reverse because this is you getting off your ass. And then we have the Magician showing up. So imagine if I would have kept it in reverse. So some of you guys, fire signs, I see some of you guys picking something back up, getting active where you've been inactive, getting off your ass. I don't know. Magician, it's in regards to you putting effort in regards to something. So some of you guys could be, you know, getting more active, getting in the gym, getting outside, exposing yourself to nature, hug a tree, touch some grass. I see some of you guys could be cutting back on sugar, whether it be coffee, soda, tea, sweets, desserts, the fiddles, right? Anything that you've been like, You know, like you've been wanting and wishing and hoping to change. Magician. If there was the time to get some manifestations popping or to, you know, get some new changes going on in your life, now's the time. Now's the time. All right. But I do see that spirit or feeling of apathy, exhaustion. I don't fucking feel like it. I do see that out here. Somebody miss you that you don't miss, fire signs. Heavy on the water. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or Virgo. Do they think about me still? Used to. I don't want to put your business out like that. But I did. The Four of Cups is out here. I do feel like some of you guys, there was somebody that maybe, you know, you might have felt like, yeah, I used to, you know, feel some type of way over you. No more. And with the Magician, it could be because you're focused on your own things. You realize it's like, you ever just get yourself together and be like, am I really stressing over a bump? What's happening to all fire signs during this Mars and Cancer transit? Hi, girls. Okay, there's another card behind the Empress. INDEPENDENT. That's the Empress and the Nine of Pentacles. So a lot of the girlies, whether you are a what was I about to say that? I don't know if that's offensive. I hope it's not. But I was about to say a single mother. You could be a single woman. I just see a certain singledom about a lot of the women out here. Okay. Empress, and you can take care of yourself. You can fend for yourself. Four of Cups in reverse. It's like you don't like feeling depressed. You don't like feeling, like I said, inactive. You don't like just sitting on your ass. So, you don't like feeling like the damsel in distress. So you're going to get up and you're going to go get it. You take care of your responsibilities. You make it do what it do. I really like that for you, no matter what emotional state that you're in, okay? Whether it be the monthlies, whether it be you just had a long day at work, whether you just been, you know, working a lot, you know, you're a parent, you're pursuing things during this time. I don't let that stop me. I'm still out here. What's happening to all fire signs during, whoa. Okay, I didn't see what it was. It came out like this, so I'm not going to look at it. What's happening to all fire signs during this Mars and Cancer transit? Sorry about that. September 4th. Okay, so I'm like, oh, Lord. September 4th until November 2nd in 2024. Money. Ace of Pentacles. Money. Is this money? Eight of Wands. Queen of Pentacles. Nine of Wands. Nine of Swords. I do see a lot. I see a lot of feminine energy out here, and I only say that because I've seen the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles. But keep in mind, I'm talking to all fire signs. Let me list the different scenarios. Some of you guys, I feel like, are not interested in someone that's interested in you. And I feel like it goes beyond a romantic situation. It's like someone here wants to have some sort of, I don't like the word I just heard, a tether. Someone here wants to have a certain tether or a certain connection to you. But with the Knight of Swords, it's very finicky. It's very flaky. It's almost like, you know, girl, you here today and gone tomorrow. I don't deal with ghosts. Don't deal with that. And that's what it's giving me. Some of you guys don't deal with someone's, you know, whether it be two-faced, flaky, unreliable energy. You know what the Knight of Swords for me is? Unannounced, unprepared, uninvited. It's like, nah, you're not going to run amok in my shit. Especially if you're showing up as the Eight of Wands and Nine of Wands. So if you don't like the way somebody move or the way somebody act or behave, I don't really think you're giving them the time of day. And I see you coming off like this, definitely towards an earth sign, definitely towards a water sign. Some of you guys might either have this person blocked or You might set a boundary with this person. This is like, hey, don't call me no more, don't text me no more, don't come by my house no more, don't speak to me no more. But remember how I said earlier, this is somebody that you might have, once, like I might have once, been like, please talk to me. At one time you were interested in receiving some sort of energies, like, I don't want to say validation. It's like, let me know that you give a fuck. And sometimes, when you come off like you thinking that you starting to beg, oh my God, don't piss me off. Right? Don't make me crash out. If I feel like I'm going to have to start begging you to notice me, recognize my feelings, recognize what I'm saying, I'm not dealing with you. You want me to beg you? Oh no. Just not in me. And this energy now has sent this person in a spiral because, this person would say, they switched up on me. Negro, please. What's happening to all fire signs? Mind you, I could be talking about anybody. Okay. What's happening to all fire signs during this Mars and Cancer transit? September 4th until November 2nd in 2024. Hello, Aries. And then the girlies are here. So I'm talking to a lot of my homegirls. Empress is here with the Two of Wands. Yeah, it's like, now, let me get the ugly news out the way. But I feel like I'm probably talking to a small group if this is the case. But you never know. And I do want to handle you with care either way. Be careful about being the damsel in distress. If I'm talking to the girlies, it's like you want somebody to just, protect and provide for you. I know some people was raised on that, but hey, what happened whenever somebody not there to do that? What, you just gonna be out here begging? Like, be careful about being codependent on any sort of situation. You don't have it in you to Nine of Pentacles create some sort of stability or boundaries for yourself. I'm gonna leave it at that because I say I want to handle you with care if you might be going through that phase, right? It's expecting a jewel out of rocks. And they say pressure make diamonds, right? That's cold, right? And look up the science of that shit. But it's like you need to be careful about expecting the Ace of Pentacles out of the Four of Cups, expecting grand things out of a shitty situation. No, find it elsewhere. It won't be here. Damn. I just went to split the deck and look what came out. Three of Cups. Some of y'all, this is definitely regarding certain connections in your life. Any sort of connections. Three of Cups can point to friendships, but it could also point to dating. It could also point to third parties. What's happening to all fire signs during this Mars and Cancer transit? September 4th until November 2nd, 2024. We just got to make sure we're saying the right things. You can't make this up. You cannot make this up. You just saw me shuffle, right? Look what I just pulled. The Three of Cups. They talk to me. I'm telling you. Three of Swords is in reverse. I like this. Because a lot of fire signs, I see some of you guys refuse to be somebody's side piece, to be somebody's option. I'm not Uber. I'm not waiting outside. Are you kidding me? How is you cool? It's like with the Two of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. Even if it's not you, it's gonna always be me, son. Like some of you guys, it gives off this energy of, I said it in another reading, one of Glorilla's verses. Ben knew I was that bitch. I didn't need a man to tell me. Remember, men, don't feel ostracized. I could be talking to you in regards to a bitch. And I don't want to refer to women as bitches whenever I'm talking to the men. It could be a woman, a young lady that I'm referring to. All right. Three of Swords in reverse. Two of Cups in reverse. Yeah. It's going to be me, you, her. Oh, nah. There ain't going to be no me. Let me tell you that. Three of Swords in reverse, Two of Cups reverse. Some of you guys refuse to do some sort of, it's like someone trying to force you into a third party situation. Like, I'm hearing bringing a baby home, not telling you about someone else that they're dating, not letting go of another situation. They're overlapping relationships. They don't stop talking or interacting with somebody. All right. Ace of Swords. We off that. But I feel like some of you guys, this has already happened, or maybe this has recently happened. The person that wanted you as an option now wants you to make them an option. Like, consider them. Like, even if you didn't want to, do anything serious, I mean, at least still interact with me. How, please. Moving on. Some of y'all, if it's in regards to like a friendship or a close connection that you have with someone, I don't think that someone likes the fact that you are as independent and as strong as you are. I don't see you manhandling bitches out here, so I don't understand why this person feels, it gives a little bit of insecure or inferior around you. I see someone out here can't be friends with you because they consider you above them. And they don't like to be around people who they feel like are above them. Be at where I'm at or below me. Some of y'all, that applies to a relationship too. What's happening to all fire signs during this Mars and Cancer transit, September 4th until November 2nd in 2024? We have the Strength card in reverse. I don't like it. But I did mention it could be a small group of people who I'm talking to where it's like, hey girl, you're giving me very much, you blowing where the wind blow. You need to be careful about just settling for a certain situation, just settling for a certain relationship, just settling for a certain way of life. Because will everybody else around me do it? Of course. It's, what I noticed? You don't know until you get outside your environment. Like, I thank God that my parents was able to get me out of Orangeburg. Like they wanted to move out of Orangeburg. Anybody who's from them areas, and I'm not talking about like Columbia and stuff. I'm talking about, like I said, Orangeburg, Wagner, Aiken, Augusta, Sumter. Them small towns. It's hard to leave them places unless you really, want more for yourself. And most people who stay in them places, their mentality stays the same. So you looking around you and you saying, ain't nobody else doing better than me. Look at the material. Look at where you at. And I'm not trying to slight or disrespect nobody, because I feel like I'm going through this now. I feel like I've been through various phases of form of this. All right. Like, but everybody else is doing it, or this is where I'm comfortable. But with the Two of Wands, if you want to see more, Three of Wands on the bottom of the deck, if you want to see more, do more, and experience more, you have to be willing to change who you be around, change the environments that you're in, change your habits, change your patterns. Ooh, about to drop. What's happening to all fire signs during this Mars and Cancer transit, September 4th until November 2nd in 2024? I'm also seeing that some of you guys, you do a little bit too much. Bitch, please. Better get, I'm telling you, get from around me, ho, if you can't handle it. Page of Wands. Some of you guys had this energy of people wanting to, tame you, calm you down. Strength card in reverse. Don't stand up for yourself. Don't speak up for yourself. Don't speak up for others. Just take it. Maybe in a different scenario, but whenever it comes to, me standing up for myself, or me voicing my opinions, or, asserting boundaries for myself, I am not going to silence or dim anything to make anybody feel comfortable. What? And some of you guys run into these situations to where you have friendships, you get in relationships to where these things happen. And I see some of you guys are realizing if there's any space to where you feel like that's going on, I don't need to be around these hoes no more. I don't need to be going to places like this anymore. I don't need to be at this job anymore. I don't need to be in this relationship anymore. If you feel like that is what you were being made to do. They don't want you to be a strength card upright. They want you to be a page of wands upright. It gives us, entertain us whenever we feel like it. Give us a little bit of fire sign energy, but not too much. You don't work my knobs. You like dance puppet. That's what it's giving. I feel like people want to do that to you. It's very indirect. It's very indirect. Or it's, done through other means, like invalidating your feelings, not hearing you out, ostracizing you, not considering you. And when it happens and you want to acknowledge, people want to be like, nah, you tripping. What's happening to all fire signs during this Mars and Cancer? Okay. Transit. September 4th until November 2nd in 2024. I feel like this Mars and Cancer transit is really, having y'all go deep into the intuitive side of things. It's like, nah, I'm not tripping. I'm not the one that's tripping. 5 of Wands in reverse. You're not going to do that Jedi trick shit on me. I know what I feel. And I know how I'm being treated. 5 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, I see people don't want you to, like I said, fight for yourself. It's like people don't want any sort of resistance from you. People don't like when you are someone that's not easily swayed, easily peer pressure. You're not following the crowd. I see a lot of brilliant minds and brilliant people out here. I do see a lot of single people out here, but I feel like, you could be in a relationship. It don't really matter. Do the character fit you, girl? Do you fit the character, right? 2 of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. It's like I said, a lot of you guys, you think different, you see different. And you will not minimize your talents, your capabilities, your visions, your outlooks, your perspectives for anybody. It's like, I won't be silenced. I won't be dimmed down. I won't be outcasted and still knocking on the door trying to get in. 7 of Swords upright. What is this? Now, unfortunately, I see fire signs on both sides of the coin, as they would say. I see some fire signs here putting up with a certain situation out of spite. It's like they're gonna stay with someone here just to, see, I told you wasn't nothing gonna break us up. Mind you, bitch been getting cheated on. I mean, throughout the relationship. Is given very much Rashida and Kirk Frost. This is a certain situations to where, stand up. Like, you ever seen someone get treated a certain way, and as much as you want to feel bad, it's like they could get out of that. They could stand up for themselves. They could be like, no. All they would have to do is say no. But you keep seeing them just take it. And not in a good way. They just keep taking it. Some fire signs could be in that predicament. And then, like I mentioned earlier, some fire signs like, I'm not around them type of people. I'm not in them spaces. I'm not trying to stay in them spaces to where people make me feel like that. And if you feel like that's going on, tis. Especially with the Ace of Pentacles and the 2 of Wands, I'm seeing you're someone that's open to, I don't want to say open to everything, but you're open to perspectives outside your own. Visions and ideas outside your own. It's like you want to see everybody eat. Or you want to, there's no limit with you. You don't feel like you're just 4, 8, 7, 8, 9, 2. Keep it going. Like, you don't really feel like you just a number. I got talent. Seriously. What's happening on fire signs of this Mars and Cancer transit? September 4th until November 2nd in 2024. 6 of Pentacles with the 8 of Cups. Yeah, a lot of you guys are experiencing this in some sort of like work environment, work industry. You're realizing like how weak people are around you, how weak people can be. And if you were someone who don't go for that, the enemies you will create. And you ain't even do nothing. Excuse me. Some of you guys having certain experiences or getting outside the house. I really just want to say having certain experiences is really good for not only you mentally like growing, it's good for you spiritually. I feel like some of you guys might look at, traveling or going on vacation or going out for the weekend, having a good time. It's like that's a reward. Like I only get that if I've worked hard enough. And you feel like if you haven't over exhausted yourself, you're not deserving of that. And it's like if you getting up every day and making these bills you getting up every day and you are raising your child, you're getting through school, you are pursuing the things that you have set out to pursue. That's reward enough. All right. That itself should guarantee you the opportunity to put back into yourself, not give your all to your goals and you don't ever pour back in to yourself. Like I said, last card, what's happening to all fire signs during this Mars and Cancer transit, September 4th until November 2nd in 2024. Ooh, check the chart. So far we have Sun, Mars, and Saturn. We have the world, Saturn in a fire sign. And whenever I see the world card, this for me, of course, represents completions, evolving, growing. Look at her. Girl, I'm in Japan right now. Some of you guys are definitely wanting to see what all the world offers whenever it comes to you traveling, you having new experiences, you going after certain goals and ventures for yourself. And you're not trying to compete with nobody. Five of Wands reverse. It's not like you see somebody, you like, I want to be as good as them, but a little bit better. No, you look at yourself and you're like, am I capable? Yes. And I'm going to try. And that's what really makes you super unique. Like that's why a lot of y'all, how do I say this? You see how she looks in this card like she's separate from everybody? That is why a lot of you guys tend to stick out in environments. You don't move like everybody else. It's like everybody is a robot and you the only one who, I forgot what movie it was to where there was like a human he was in some sort of like he or she was in some sort of like mechanical environment and the robots was like skin, I forgot what movie that was. What was I watching? I be watching some shit. Anyway.
Nope. I don't want an IUD. I'm good. I want Nexplanon. Nexplanon is a low maintenance option that's as effective as the IUD. It's one soft, flexible implant that prevents
I'm gonna end it on this. It's giving a motherfucking winnable. Fire signs, this was your Mars and Cancer reading. You could have Sun, Mars, or Saturn. Did I say Venus earlier? I hope not. Just remember, you can have Sun, Mars, or Saturn in a fire sign and some messages ain't gonna